Hey, what's up everyone? Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got your full KV-1E gameplay and overview. This is a rank 3 battle rating 4.0 in realistic, 4.3 in AB tank for the Russian tank tech tree. It is a premium. It has decent multipliers, not incredible, but they are decent. And it does sit again at around that 4.0 BR rating. Costs around 3,400 GE when they have it for sale, but it is oftentimes not available for sale, meaning that this is a somewhat rare-ish tank on the battlefield. However, typically when it does go on its sales, people pick it up, and there's a good reason for it. One, you have the enhanced reload, so this is without an expert crew, 7.4 second reload as opposed to the KV-1L11 with an 8-second reload with an expert crew. But you have that armor. So it's just a ton of armor, and you can see it based on these giant rivets, how it's just bolted on. And you can see it more clearly here. There's just a ton of extra armor. So you might be thinking to yourself, wow, 30 millimeters of armor. Why does that matter? Now, typically 30 millimeters of armor is nothing, but when you're putting that on top of 75 millimeters of armor, you're effectively creating 105 millimeters of armor, which versus a Sherman at a distance, for example. Let's just go ahead and go to USA. And this is from the side of the turret, no less. So just bear that in mind. So the Calliope, that's actually, I mean, that's a Sherman, so let's just use that, for example. So we got ourselves the, what is it? The M61 shot. You are not going to pen that from 500 meters. Let's move that down to 0 meters. You are probably not going to pen that, and even if you do, you have to hit it at the right angle. So this thing is going to be impervious to a lot of 4.0 tanks. A lot of tanks, especially in a down tier, if you're facing 3.0 tanks, you will be impervious unless they hit certain spots. This spot right here, for example, is a very, very weak spot. But really anywhere along the sides where you see these green lit up areas, it's going to have 100 millimeters of armor. So it's just an insane amount of armor. And you compare that to the regular KV-1L11, which is basically the base KV-1. You do not have all those extra armor spots, those armor modules, so to speak. So it is just an incredibly enhanced vehicle. The only places that do not have extra armor are kind of on the lower portions of the turret ring, the rear of the turret, and also the rear of the tank. But really, if you're playing this tank right, you are going to see yourself with a ton of extra armor and much better survivability for a negligible increase in battle rating. I mean, it's negligible. So that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and expert my crew. And one thing I noticed is that the expert crew costs 210,000 silver lions, which is a lot for this BR. But by doing that, I further lowered my reload rate by about a half second, increased my turret rotation speed, as you might imagine. So yeah, this thing is just a beast. It does suffer, however, with vertical guidance, as it can go down 2 degrees fewer than the L11, but that is beside the point. That being said, let's get into it because I'm really stoked to see how this thing performs in battle. So one important thing to note before we even get into the match is that it actually has 86 millimeters of armor pen. Again, that's at max. Really, you're not going to be getting that much. You'll probably be getting somewhere around 67 or even 60 millimeters of armor pen, as opposed to this that has 78 max, but probably somewhere between 50 and 60 millimeters of armor pen. So it's a little bit better with the 350B MD8 fuse as opposed to the 350A MD5 fuse, and it also has smoke shells. Typically, I'm not a big fan of just going right up into the fight, but this is exactly what this tank is made for. Otherwise, I'd be flanking, probably up here with the T-34. But I feel like this is a much better tank for just going head on. One important thing to note, though, with Soviet designations of their tanks is that typically whenever they added the E, such as the T-34E, I believe the T-26E, and obviously right here with the KV-1E, it basically denotes that it has more armor. So the T-34E currently costs, I believe, something like, what is it, 250 GJN on the marketplace, which is insane. But it does cost that much. So it is worth noting. Also, one really cool thing about this tank is that I no longer really have to worry about exposing my sides, at least not the sides of my turret. So this is a kind of fairly slow turning turret, being that it only sits, okay, I just want to make sure he was dead. But being that it only sits at, like, what, around 10 or 11 degrees per second. Not substantial. Not substantial at all. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, there was an enemy right there. I just totally missed him. He sees me. But he will die. Man, I hate this. I hate my mouse. He can't touch me. Okay, I feel bad, though, because I think that's their spawn. Not what I'm trying to do. At all. Okay, so we have someone up here. Is that him? That is. Okay, he seems to be immobile. They can't damage me. So, yeah, my mouse, I have to really get a new one. I've said it before in numerous videos. If you are a sponsor and you're looking to give me a free mouse so I can review it or promote it, I will promote it. Feel free, because I need one. Okay, I'm being shot from the side, but I don't think it really matters too much. There we go. Sorry. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Bop. Okay, I don't want to be copyrighted. Okay, I got the radiator. That's all I need. Make them more real warm inside. Real warm and fuzzy. Okay, I'm going up over here because I do not feel like spawn camping. That is something that weird people do, and though I may be weird, I am not that type of weird, as in a bad person. At least I avoid being a bad person. I might be. Certainly might be. Sorry, man. Oh, that was not a good shot on my part, but... Gotcha. Okay, got his engine. One of the few German vehicles that has a front mount engine. Of course, that is in reference to Porsche. Okay, there we go. How does he not see me? 5 kills. This is easy. Oh, man. What is going on? This is like playing on cheat mode. Okay, I got someone behind me. That's, like I said, that's about the only way that someone's going to be... Are they behind me? It's probably about the only way that I'm actually going to die. Is by being shot from behind. In a down tier, this vehicle is pretty much invulnerable. To say the least. It's not going to be penned from the front at any reasonable battle ranges. You know, if you can manage to somehow get... I can't shoot him, I don't think. Yeah, my cannon's out. But if you can somehow manage to get within, I don't know, 100 meters, and you have, like, a high-penning shell, possibly... Oh! What? What? I'm sorry, my man. Your time to die is now. Oh, no, that was not his, Got back up. Ah, I did not mean... I feel like I'm cheating. To be honest with you, I've got, what, 7 kills? This is effortless. Effortless! Then you have this guy behind me who's trying to use me for cover. Come on, man. Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna, just because this is a somewhat rare aircraft, I'm gonna use this for close air support in the waning few seconds of the match. As you can see, the tickets are going down fairly substantially. And as you saw me just kind of abruptly end that gameplay with the KV-1E, that's because I was receiving a call. So I don't know if you heard my phone vibrating and you just saw me suddenly stop, but that is why. So, okay, I got an assist. Wow, okay. Didn't do much, but I got an assist. So anyways, let's get into the next match. That's a zesty score total. Probably the worst part about the KV-1E is that it's pretty much it's got a 3.7 cannon. Maybe 3.7, give or take. And it has a, yeah, I'd say about 3.7. That's probably pretty reasonable. And it's got like 4.3 BR armor. Like heavy tank armor for a 4.3, no less. So it's a really competent tank to defend yourself, but when you're in an up tier, there's no defense. So you can't just shoot a tank and then magically expect it to be dead. Because a lot of tanks are going to be able to stop 88 millimeters, and that's 88 millimeters of armor pen at point blank. So this tank does not have all that much to fight most tanks. However, there are some weaker tanks that can really just poach. Oh, buddy! That was right through the... Oh, man! Wow! I'll let him finish that off. I was not expecting a, Oh, there he is. Oh, that's two of them. He's shooting through. He's shooting through. I feel like we're about to be killed from the side or from the rear. Now, if we do get attacked from the rear... then that's bad. Now, from the side, I actually, somehow, I still can't believe it, I still stand a better chance to defend myself from the side than I do the rear. A much better chance. Okay, I gotta boogie woogie on out of here. Okay, the Churchill got him. To be fair, though, that was a weak mamma lamma jamma. You know what? I'm gonna be sneaky breaky here. He knows I'm here. I'm pretty sure he knows I'm here. Oh, he did not know I was there. Yes, please. Oh, buddy. But yeah, I mean, the problem with this tank is that once you break that threshold of, like, what, 100 millimeters of armor, I mean, it may as well have no armor, right? I mean, like, with few exceptions... Oh, man! That 100 grams of explosive filler is really laying it on. But, yeah, I mean, the problem with this tank is that once you get past that 100 millimeters of armor, it may as well have no armor. So, and I'm not saying that you need a cannon that can shoot through 101 millimeters, because you don't. You need something much stronger, because if you put this at an angle, now it goes from 100 to 150, you know, depending on how heavy the angle is. Which also, check out my guide on angling. I don't know if YouTube, like, scans these videos and, like, automatically puts them in, like, videos I mention in suggested videos, but, uh-oh, my buddy died from behind me. I'm sorry, man. I appreciate the effort. But I do not appreciate that. Too much candor. No! No, 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 no. Come on. Okay, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. Okay, as much as I hate to do this, I have to go back. Now, by going back, I'm exposing the rear, and our team is being demolished. You wouldn't know it. I feel like I'm doing okay. 3 kills, 2 assists. None too bad. Gotta retake the A point. Probably gonna have some people on the right, I would imagine. Just based on what, based on pretty much how the map is right now. I am worried about being shot from the rear. Justifiably so. Oh, man, these are some nasty shells. Holy guacamole. Now, will I be... Is it even smart to try to cap A? I feel like it's not a good idea. I'm going to turn around because I feel like we're going to have some Wango Tango bogeys coming up from behind. You know, for a 50-ton tank designed in the 30s, I forget exactly when in the 30s. This is a really decently mobile tank. I mean, it's actually quite surprising. Man. Kind of fear because of the BR that this is that someone's just sitting on B. Most of the time, no offense to those who do it, but noobs do that. They just kind of say, oh, I want to defend the point. They don't go and attack other spots. So I'm kind of worried about that a little bit. A is being attacked. Okay, that's great. I'm not seeing anyone here, which is a good sign. So anyways, let's cap this, and hopefully I can fast forward and we can kick some butt. Otherwise, I'm gonna die. Okay, let's move up on this. I would love to help that KV-1, but unfortunately I'm not a light tank. How many? Wow, our entire team just gave up. That's good. Oh, man, low BRs. Well, you know what? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think is a low BR, because this is kind of like low to mid BR, I think, actually, upon further reflection. We're gonna have someone coming down, probably from the east side. Assuming that's east. Yep, I was right. Okay, there's a Charlie Bingo Wingo over here. There's always someone over here. That's exactly where they're gonna come down pretty much every single time. Now we have someone. So, okay. Okay, perfect. I got the gunner. What are you doing, guy? Undamaged. That's not good. That's really bad. He can kill me. Oh, what? How did that not? Okay, that's much better, much better. Gonna go to the side. I'm gonna have to cap B after this. Whoa, someone's attacking me big time. Okay. Not doing too poorly. 0 kills, 5 deaths, 2 assists. Let's see. I think I got someone over here. Someone's over here somewhere. Uh-oh. Stoog. Uh-oh. That's bad. Stoog is my enemy. That's a tough tank to fight. But I got the upper hand. Oh, baby. Yes. Why is this guy not capping? Oh, he's repairing. Anyways, that was a good match for me. Not for the rest of my team. So I guess let's get into the next match and see what we can do. Oh, come on. I deserve that. Anyways, next match. So I thought about playing this as as my last match in arcade, but really the way... okay, I just randomly shot. The way I kind of see it, though, is that, unfortunately, and I think I mentioned this before, it's that this armor is very BR subjective, right? Oh my gosh. It's the thing I really don't like about Russian tanks. They're the ones who are bad at firing on the move, not me. Nah, but Russian tanks are not as favorable. Like, their suspensions just seem a little bit stiffer. Whereas German tanks, not so much. Oh, yes! There we go. 100 grams of explosive filler. Anyways, the armor in this is very BR subjective, and the way I see it is that, unfortunately... Is that an enemy? That was an enemy. Whoa, I'm not trying to move that way. Have my hands on the wrong keys. But, you know, as soon as you get 101 millimeters of armor pen, essentially, you pen... I mean, at least with a flat angle, you pen right through. Looks like there's an enemy back there. Yeah, it's got fire. Why not? You pen right through 100 millimeters of armor. So, especially with APHE ammunition, it just goes in and blows up. Does not matter if you have 101 millimeters or 200 millimeters of armor pen. Ooh. We have someone back there. I'm just gonna fire randomly. Okay. Didn't think I'd get it. He's farther back than I expected. And so it basically negates it. So at 4.3 BR, I just don't feel like it's as good of a matchup for this. Whereas at 4.0, maybe it's because I'd rather be a little bit OP for the armor. But the cannon on this is not really incredible. Like, it will pen the sides of tanks all day, and you will get kills all day. Like, I mean, there's very few tanks that I feel like have a better one-shot kill ratio than this, at least thus far. Oh, that was not good. I moved... I think I've said it before, but I've been having some mouse issues. And again, I'm actually not blaming. Like, that, it's legitimate, because my mouse sucks. So if you're a sponsor and you want to give me a new mouse, please feel free. But, you know, this is not that great of a cannon. And while you will get side pen kills, sure, the problem with it is that they're just side pen kills. Like, you're not going to kill a lot of vehicles from the front, especially in an up tier. It's just not going to be such a good thing, which then forces you almost to flank. And by flanking, you're not using this tank the way it probably should be used, because it only has a 33 km/h top speed. Again, in realistic. So there's a lot of limitations that basically force you to play a certain way, but your cannon... Where is he? Where is he? No, that was not good. Not good. But your cannons just simply cannot cope with higher BR enemies. So therein lies a big problem. I'm setting myself up to die here, I know. Let's just shoot randomly. Is he coming around? Whatever. My team will take care of that. So yeah, I mean, either way, it's just like, this is a very BR sensitive thing, because it has the armor, especially when angled. I mean, when angled, this can handle higher BR vehicles than 4.3 with little difficulty. The problem is that the cannon cannot. So it's kind of a fine balancing, it's like a balancing act with this thing. And, yeah, to be honest with you, I didn't really get nearly as many kills as I wanted this match. I wanted to get 20. I was aiming for 20. Gotten 2. I don't really think we'll get more than 2. The entire enemy team is pretty much to the left. And at this point, we're more or less poaching. Not something I prefer to do. Got him! Oh, I kind of got him. Okay, I'm dead. Got the kill! Got the kill! Anyways, you know what? I'm going to end this with some TISMA gameplay. Because I just released my gameplay, or my review, for the TU1, which I am not a big fan of at its current BR. So I'm going to play some TISMA against the, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 people left? I don't even know. I can hardly even count right now. So we'll see what we can do. 2 of them are in the air, at least 2 of them. But, yeah. I mean, the KV-1E is a really decent plane. Or, decent tank. Whoops. Trust me, guys, I've not had any alcohol. But, okay. He's getting close. He's getting close. He was getting close. Wait, he didn't just crash? He did crash, but I didn't get anything? Really? Okay. Oh, we got ourselves 2 Charlie Bingo Wingo Tangos. Okay, I was a little... What? Did I just... What? Huh? What just happened? Was there a plane behind me? There's a plane right there. That's not good. Anyways, I'm not expecting I'm going to survive from this. I'm mostly correct. I did survive. Temporarily. But not without killing someone. or getting an assist. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Seriously, it always means the world to me. Please like, comment, subscribe. You know the dealio. And I will see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.